Today, I feel very privileged and honored to acknowledge the achievements of our senior class. This program is held to recognize the members of the class of 2021 who have made an immense contribution to our school and its community. Today, we gather not just to celebrate the achievements of our students, but also to give due to our values and morals, which these awardees exemplify, like discipline, compassion, and zeal for learning. The awards to be distributed today are not just for recognizing those students who have performed exceptionally well in their academics, but also to honor those students who have excelled in sports, the arts, and those who are proactive in various social events. Thank you and enjoy the ceremony. On Wednesday, May 12th, the Best and Brightest Award ceremony took place, and Maclay was represented especially well. We congratulate the following students that represented our school. Art, Annette Liu. Athletics, Mateus Bittencourt. Business, Nick Cicchetti. Career, Britton Robinson. English, Ella McConnell. Journalism, Veronica Marshall Kirk. Leadership, Michael Sweeney, runner-up. Math, Katie Matthews. Music, Madison Perkins. Public speaking, Ramsey Grant. Science and health, Spencer Gibbs, first place. Social sciences, Danny Paredes, honorable mention. Technology, Katie Merritt, honorable mention. And world languages, Sanu Patel, first place.
On Thursday, May 13th, 16 students were inducted into the Cum Laude Society chapter of Maclay School. The national organization charges its chapters to honor the top 10% of the junior class and the top 20% of the senior class. We are especially proud to recognize the following: Delaney Dixon, Ramsey Grant, Nicole Macri, Veronica Marshall Kirk, Catherine Matthews, Sanu Patel, Dylan Vielhauer, Nirmai Bandari, Jacob Birkin, Mercy Craps, Trevor Gross, Kate Krisner, Eli Mears, Colin Roberts, Sarah Colley Soto, and Shelby Watson. Congratulations.
Okay, I would like to take a moment and recognize this year's Honor Council. The Honor Council is comprised of 12 upper school student members, and they are elected by the students from each grade. The job of the Honor Council is to consider violations of the Honor Code by upper school students. We are very thankful for your dedication and service this year. This year's senior members, Stone Foster, Annette Liu, Daniela Paredes, and Michael Sweeney. Our juniors are Turner Bashirs, Abby Hugel, Eli Mears, and Eli Paddock. Sophomores, Eli Harrell and Isabel McDaniel, and our freshmen, Shiv Patel and Copeland Frazee. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Floyd Ralston. I'm the former Scoutmaster for Troop 109 here in Tallahassee, where one of Maclay's own, Dean Cannon III, was our senior patrol leader and an Eagle Scout. We're here honoring him today, as well as Mary Russ, who has also earned the rank of Eagle in Scouting. The Boy Scout rank are 7 different badges that Scouts can earn. They do that progressively throughout their time in Scouts, usually over a 5-year period. Those badges start with the basics, the Scouting badge, and work through Tenderfoot, Second Class, and First Class. It's during this time that the foundation for the skills that they learn and are going to need to have as they move forward with Scouting are developed. These include first aid and basic knots, things that they will use throughout their scouting time. But doing that requires them to earn merit badges. And to become an Eagle Scout, you have to earn 21 merit badges. And of those, there are 13 specific ones that must be earned to achieve the rank of Eagle. And a very small percentage of those who enter scouting actually are able to achieve this rank, making it that much more significant in the lives of these young men and women who set out to earn the rank of Eagle. Those merit badges include everything from engineering to photography, first aid, as I already mentioned, but astronomy, things that they can use as they move forward in their academic lives, as well as use when they are out in the world as productive adults. These are things that matter, and these are the skills that Scouts focus on. But it's not all work. There's so much fun that goes on. Most Scout troops camp at least several times in the year. And those camping trips could be everything from backpacking to rock climbing to whitewater rafting, canoeing, scuba diving. These are things that our Scouts have done and they truly enjoy. The balance of the scouting experience is working towards that final rank of Eagle. And so the final 3 badges, Star, Life, and Eagle, set out to prepare these boys and girls to become leaders, not only in their Scout troop, but in their community and throughout the rest of their lives. Those badges require significant amount of service hours. But the most important and most significant work is the work that's done to achieve the rank of Eagle. They have to develop a project that helps out their community. It could be right here at McClay School, much as your entrance off of McClay Road, when it was re-landscaped by now alumnus Will Lamb. That's an Eagle Scout project, and it benefited your school. So many opportunities for these Scouts to do projects like this, but the main goal is for them to become leaders. And I'm happy to say today that both Mary and Dean have achieved that rank and are prepared to be leaders. And you've probably already recognized some of those traits in both of them already. That will only grow when they're off at college and doing other great things in their professional careers. So congratulations, both on the rank of Eagle and graduating from McClay School.
Hello, I'm Bonnie Scott Walls, and this is Sherry Youngblood, and we're with the Tallahassee Northside Kiwanis Club, and we're here today to present a scholarship to Jacob Slack.
Jacob, as you know, Kiwanis is a global organization that is dedicated to helping young people grow, thrive, and succeed throughout the world. We do this through service projects and raising money to fund projects. We also assist and encourage leadership in the high school branch of Kiwanis Key Club, which is the oldest and largest service organization for high schoolers. Here at McClay, your Key Club has been active in helping support the activities of the Tallahassee Northside Kiwanis Club, such as assisting us with citrus sales to fund donations to the Lighthouse Children's Home and the Refuge House. We want to thank you, Jacob, as president of McClay Key Club, with a $500 scholarship for your future endeavors. We hope that you will continue to be active and join Circle K during your college career. Congratulations on your graduation.
The Erica Elizabeth Davies Scholarship Award. This award is named for the McClay student for whom the upper school is named. 25 years ago, in April 1996, Erica Elizabeth Davies died on her 16th birthday after an 8-year struggle with bone cancer. This battle included multiple surgeries and 2 years of chemotherapy as the disease spread from her leg to her lungs to her arm and back to her legs before encompassing her whole body. At this time, the upper school facility was being built, and the Frazee family had the privilege to name it. They chose to name it after Erica because they knew the impact Erica's life and death had upon their own children and all the students who were here at that time. The Frazees wanted the school's name to reflect someone with whom high school students could identify someone their own age who had faced challenges, someone who had made good choices which had enhanced her own life while enriching the lives of those around her, someone whose students could look for to example and direction when they found themselves facing challenges of the unknown and the uncertainties of life. They wanted Erica's spirit of caring and her constant dedication to push beyond the barriers caused by her disease to be remembered, honored, and emulated. The faculty honored Erica with the Ramp Award for the outstanding freshman with the greatest potential for the future. She received this the day after she was told that there was nothing more medical science could do for her. She also was selected for the National Honor Society shortly before her death. The weekend before she died, Erica received a letter from a freshman who wrote that she had been contemplating suicide. But when she thought about how Erica could live with such joy in spite of everything, then she decided she could and would too. Erica's peers leaned on her for support and were inspired by her. Her spirit is probably best echoed in the note she passed to an upset friend in the fall of 1995 when her death was imminent. Smile, life is wonderful. Her final words to us were love, love, love. After her death, Erica's friends, family, and classmates established a scholarship fund to honor a graduating senior whose character reflects many of Erica's strengths. The award plaque reads as follows: awarded annually to the McClay senior who most reflects the spirit of Erica, who holds the respect and love of the McClay students, faculty, and staff. One who exhibits strong character, courage, and strength of spirit. One who is determined to excel. One who is a true friend to all. This award is unique because the seniors themselves nominate the candidates for the award, and a faculty committee selects the recipient from these nominees. Those of you who have been nominated should feel very honored that your classmates hold you in such high esteem and recognize your strong spirit. Nominated by the seniors of 2021 are Nick Cicchetti. He is always smiling and helping anyone who needs help, and I think because of that, he would be a great recipient of the Erica Davie Award. Jonathan Durden. He has had an unimaginably difficult semester because of the tragic car accident he was in on New Year's Eve. Despite all of the sadness, difficulty, pain, and frustration he has encountered since the accident, Jonathan has never once complained, and he treats everyone with pure kindness. Anna Grant. I believe Anna should receive this award because she is always a light in my life and others around me. My friendship with Anna began freshman year in cross country, where I was able to see her friendly spirit and her perseverance. I know Anna has had struggles, but she continues to try her absolute best every day and is always kind to others. Danny Paredes. Danny is incredibly qualified to receive this award because in the past few months, we have become friends. I have seen how strong her compassion is for others. No matter what Danny has going on in her personal life, she makes it a point to constantly be checking in on others and putting others' needs above her own. She always knows when someone needs to be checked in on, and she is someone who I and many others look up to for that. Madison Perkins. Madison has been a charter member of the McClay community and has been extremely active throughout her time at our school. She is or has been involved in multiple honor societies, band, and has excelled in a variety of different sports. Madison is a friend to all at McClay. She does not have friends in just one singular group. She is a very personable student that will put her peers' happiness before her own. There is not a day that you can tell if Madison is in a bad mood or things are not going her way. She is a very selfless, kind, intelligent, amazing human, and embodies the spirit of Erica Davie that this award reflects. A second nomination for Madison. Madison is active on Maclay campus in honor societies and multiple varsity sports. She is someone who can become friends with anyone she meets and always put a smile on everyone's face when she walks into the room. She is constantly going with the flow of life and not really worrying about what lies ahead, but instead is focused on living in the moment. And Mary Leah Yeardy. Mary Leah dedicates herself in all of her endeavors and is always seeking ways to improve the Maclay community. She loves the Maclay community with her whole heart and represents it well. Mary Leah never shies away from a task and is extremely welcoming to everyone she encounters. Her constant courage and involvement in all areas of Maclay are why I want to nominate her for this award. Congratulations again to all the nominees. This year's winner of the Erica Elizabeth Davie Award is Anna Grant. Congratulations, Anna.
In memory of Russell J. Camarda, beloved Maclay family member who taught his students the ancient Roman virtue of gravitas and always inspired them to think, we are proud to present the first annual Russ Camarda Excellence in Teaching Award. Upper school students were asked to nominate a teacher that displayed mastery of content, engaging delivery in the classroom, compassion towards students, and love for school and colleagues. A committee of faculty, staff, parents, and students faced a difficult task in that so many amazing teachers were nominated. The teachers nominated were
Dr. Paul Burke,
Mr. Scott Egan, Mrs. Ariel Evans, Mrs. Lauren Fantle, Miss Katie Gimble, Mr. Lee Normant, Mrs. Prue Slaughterbeck, and Mr. Justin Van Tassel. One student's nomination for our winner best reflects why the committee easily chose this person. In my 14 years at Maclay, this teacher has been one of the best teachers, if not the best teacher. He completely changed my perspective on what a class could be, all the while being constantly engaging as a teacher and truly making his students want to be in his classes every day. If not for the class itself, but to experience his genuine attitude and empathetic spirit, the students were engaged. The best teachers are the ones who even the students can tell are incredibly passionate and care about what they are teaching, which inspires students to learn just by being around their teacher. One of the best things about his classes is that he clearly cares and supports his students in sharing their ideas. He makes you want to learn, discuss, and grow, which makes both classes and interactions with him an absolute joy. The winner of the first Russ Camarda Excellence in Teaching Award goes to Mr. Lee Normant.
The Dr. Kathy Scott Love of Literature Award is presented by the Upper School English Department to a senior who demonstrates a love of words and ideas. One who would never think of traveling somewhere without a book in hand, this person reads widely and eagerly for pure pleasure. The Love of Literature Award honors a senior who cherishes books in the spirit of the imagination. The 2021 Dr. Kathy Scott Love of Literature Award is presented to Spencer Gibbs.
The World Languages Department of Maclay Upper School, in conjunction with the Multicultural Awareness Club, French Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and Junior Classical League, presents this award to a member of the senior class who demonstrates outstanding interest and participation in the international community. This student takes a constant interest in the political life as well as the integral culture of many peoples around the world, showing the promise of being a lifelong citizen. Global Citizen. This award is voted on by the World Languages faculty in consultation with the History Department. This year's Global Citizen Award recipient has constantly demonstrated this passion for international cultures since arriving to the Maclay Upper School. Quick to join the Multicultural Awareness Club as a freshman, this student participated in many events that highlighted the cultures of other countries, always demonstrating an interest in both personal learning and in promoting the general education of the Maclay community in all things international. Whether it be a bake sale to fund clean water or aid to some international disaster, or researching a country for the culture fair, this student always pointed those around her to other cultures. This student has led both as a scholar and as a volunteer in use of her love of languages and cultures. She has completed both AP Latin as well as AP Spanish and received many honors in both academic areas. She has served as a junior classical league president this past year and has also served the Multicultural Awareness Club in multiple offices each of her 4 high school years. Not content with learning and leading, this student has moved beyond Maclay, using her love of culture to translate for Spanish-speaking patients with a local physician, tutoring Spanish-speaking children through the Spanish Honor Society's Quincy Tutoring Program and through the Panhandle Area Educational Consortium. She has volunteered through the Indian Association of Tallahassee and the Gujarati Samaj, teaching children's classes, setting up cultural events, and serving at local festivities. She's done all these things while serving other meaningful clubs and programs at Maclay and maintaining extremely high academic standards in the classroom. Most recently, this student was honored by the Best and Brightest program as the first place winner in world languages. It was a unanimous vote in our World Languages department when we chose this year's recipient of the Global Citizen Award. Congratulations to Ms. Sanu Patel.
Amy Degrove was a 1987 graduate of Maclay School who was killed in an auto accident her freshman year at the University of Florida. Amy was her own person, an individual whose brilliant smile and dedication to her art contributed positively to the Maclay community. She was the National Merit semifinalist and the winner of numerous city, county, and state awards. This art award is dedicated in her memory to honor the student who shows the same degree of sensitivity, insight, and dedication in art classes here at Maclay. This year's award winner is Anna Grant.
I'm delighted to present the winner of this year's Beau Barnawell Memorial Theater Arts Award. This award is dedicated in Beau's memory to honor a senior who shows the same degree of enthusiasm, dedication, and talent in theater at Maclay. This year, we have 2 students that I would like to recognize as recipients of this year's award. I've had the pleasure of knowing these brave, hardworking, and talented young men for many, many years. This year, they have both been recognized as National Honor Thespians through the International Thespian Society, a division of the Educational Theater Association, honoring student achievement in theater. Their enthusiasm, dedication, and passion for theater is evident the minute they walk out onto the stage. The 2020-2021 Beau Barnawell Memorial Theater Arts Award goes to John Wickman and Robbie Wickman. Congratulations, and always remember the ITS motto, act well your part, therein all the honor lies.
William D. Douglas III graduated in 1980 from Maclay School. While attending high school, he hosted late-night call-in shows at WFSU and was on the air at Gulf 104. He later earned a journalism degree from the University of Florida, where he worked at the university's radio station WRUF. Upon graduating from the University of Florida, he worked in broadcasting in Texas and California. The Will Douglas Class of 1980 Memorial Journalism Award is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated outstanding achievement and work in some phase of high school journalism. This student has worked on the Andalusian newspaper for 2 years and as online editor-in-chief this year. In addition to the outstanding work on the newspaper, she has demonstrated academic success, leadership ability, and school and community service. The 2020-21 Will Douglas Class of 1980 Memorial Journalism Award is presented to Veronica Marshall Kirk.
Each year, 2 upper school students, 1 sophomore and 1 senior, are presented with awards honoring John Burley. Mr. Burley was a history teacher at Maclay whose love of world history was matched only by the enthusiasm he instilled in his students. Each year, 10th graders would journey around the globe with Mr. Burley, experiencing the joy of discovery that made his class one of the most popular courses at Maclay. Burley Award winners possess a dedication to the study of history, but more importantly, they demonstrate the passion for learning and discovery that Mr. Burley imparted to all of his students. This year's Sophomore Award winner displayed an unbridled zeal for discussing all things history in his AP World History class. He was always willing to share his ideas and thoughts and explanations with the whole class, and on one occasion, he even offered to step in as a substitute teacher for Dr. Burke. I cannot think of any other 10th grader whose joie d'histoire is greater than that of this year's winner, Oakley Dyson. This year's Senior Burley Award winner has spent 4 years impressing his teachers with his hard work, extraordinary insight, and quest for the historical truth. On one remarkable occasion, he identified an error in one of the pictures from his textbook and wrote to the author about the mistake. This award-winning historian was so impressed with our winner that he sent him a signed copy of one of his books. I can't help but think that Mr. Burley would also have been very impressed. This year's winner is Spencer Gibbs.
The Tyler Rowland Kudzu Award was established by the Rowland family and friends in memory of 2007 Maclay graduate Tyler Rowland. The cash award and recognition plaque are funded by money earned and saved by Tyler before he lost his battle with cancer. Tyler loved Maclay, Tyler loved science, and Tyler never gave up. The Maclay Science Department, on behalf of Tyler's family and friends, presents the Kudzu Award to a Maclay student who loves science, persists in the study of science, and helps others. This year's honoree has been described by his teachers as a student with a true scientific mind. His interest in science has taken him beyond our course offerings to learn organic chemistry through independent study and be involved with the National High Magnetic Field Laboratory. In addition to coursework, he displayed his love of science early on in the upper school. When NASA heliophysicist Dr. C. Alex Young spoke about the solar eclipse, our honoree was the only freshman in attendance. Next year, he will attend the University of Pennsylvania as a member of the VIPER program, which prepares students to become leaders in sustainable energy research with an interdisciplinary and immersive approach. This year's recipient of the Tyler Rowland Kudzu Award is Spencer Gibbs.
In recognition of their outstanding abilities as class leaders and their warm personalities that welcome friendships, Delaney Dixon and Dimitri Nakis are being named as class agents for the class of 2021. As your representative seniors, they will serve as liaisons between you and the school. They will keep you connected not only with the school, but with each other. Through your own Maclay Class of 2021 Facebook page and other social media, they will reach out to you for news, contact updates, and other happenings you would like to share. They will share Maclay news and happenings with you and let you know about upcoming alumni events. Congratulations.
We would now like to recognize the achievements of 4 of our seniors on the various levels of the National Merit Scholarship Corporation and College Board's programs, which recognize the very best in the nation on the PSAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. 15,000 students annually are recognized as National Merit Finalists, which make up the top 1% of the students on the PSAT and MSQT. Of the 15,000 students, 7,500 students earned the recognition of National Merit Scholars. We are fortunate to have 4 National Merit Finalists. At this time, I would like to recognize Annette Liu, Ella McConnell, and Michael Sweeney for being named National Merit Finalists. As you may have noticed, I only mentioned 3 names. That is because we have one senior who was offered a college-sponsored National Merit Scholarship, which equates to a full cost of attendance scholarship. Victor Aguileto was offered the Benequista Scholarship to attend Florida State University this fall. Congratulations, Victor. On the morning of our commencement exercises, and as each senior processes into the ceremony, the seniors may be adorned with various cords, tassels, and stoles around their necks. On the mortarboard of the graduate, there are 2 designations for which a student is able to graduate with distinction. A student with a gold tassel is graduating with high honors, completing their high school courses with an A average. A student with a white tassel is graduating with honors, completing their high school courses with a B average. Students who have successfully completed an academic concentration in either the core sciences, biomedical science, computer science and engineering, business and entrepreneurship, or arts and inspiration. Each student who has completed a concentration will be wearing a white stole around their neck. On the left wing of the stole will be stitched into the stole the name of the concentration for which the student has successfully completed. The 10 honor societies at Maclay School adorns their members with various cords around their neck to distinguish the graduates' membership as part of their honor society. Around the necks of some of the graduates, you will also notice various medals. A solid red ribbon attached to a medal is for a graduate who is also the child of a former graduate of Maclay School. The Charter Club of Maclay School was established to recognize students who have spent at least the last 13 years as a student at Maclay School. A solid white ribbon attached to the medal are for graduates who started at Maclay School in the 1st grade. A blue and white ribbon attached to a medal are for graduates who started at Maclay School in kindergarten, and a solid blue ribbon attached to a medal are for graduates who started at Maclay School in pre-K. Maintaining exemplary grades for one's entire high school career is a remarkable feat achieved by many members of this fine senior class, filled with very talented competitive scholars. However, 3 members of the class of 2021 stand slightly apart, having distinguished themselves by finishing at the very top of their class. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to recognize the salutatorian for the class of 2021, Annette Liu. The George Evans G.E. Light Valedictorian Scholarship is awarded in the memory of alumnus Dr. George Evans Light, class of 1981. Ultimately graduating as the valedictorian of the class of 1981, GE created a lasting legacy that forged a path for the future academic performance of the school. Dr. Light was known for both of his exceptional intellect and academic achievements, as much as he was known for his kind demeanor, love of books, music, and commitment, and generosity in his community. During his time at Maclay School, George Evans led the Brain Bowl team to dramatic victories over the other area schools, garnering news attention and winning the team a trip to Mexico City. He was a National Merit Scholar, Upper School Top Scholar, and the recipient of the Chairman's Award during this time at Maclay. Following his Maclay journey, Dr. Light attended Harvard University, graduating magna cum laude, and went on to receive his doctoral degree from Stanford University. While at Harvard, he was named a John Harvard Scholar and was awarded a Rotary International Fellowship. He was a member of the faculty of Mississippi State University and a beloved member of the Starkville community, earning the Governor's Award for his service and work creating the Casserole Kitchen, which provided food to anyone in his community. This endowed scholarship is made possible through the generous contributions of the Light family and the many friends and colleagues of Dr. Light. It is my pleasure to recognize and applaud the academic accomplishments of the valedictorians of the class of 2021. This year, we have 2 outstanding individuals that were so close, we've decided to honor them both by naming them co-valedictorians and the recipients of the George Evans Light Valedictorian Scholarship. The co-valedictorians for the class of 2021 are Ella McConnell and Michael Sweeney. It is my privilege to present the award that recognizes the epitome of the pursuit of academic excellence at Maclay School, the Academic Scholar Award. This award is presented to the student who has maintained the highest academic average in the upper school for this current academic year. This is truly our top academic scholar in the upper school for the 2020-21 school year. This year's recipient took 6 advanced placement courses, maintaining an A+ average in each of them each semester. It is a great honor and pleasure to present the 2020-21 Academic Scholar Award to Ella McConnell.
Hello, I am here today to introduce and award the top athletic awards for this year. We have individual athletic awards. This young man played football. He was a captain. He was Tallahassee Quarterback Club Defensive Player of the Week, All Area 4 Quarters Online First Team Utility Player, Most Valuable Player, and Special Teams Player of the Year. And in soccer, he was a captain, All Big Bend First Team, and in baseball, he was a captain in FACA District Player of the Year and State All-Star Selection. This year's individual male athletic award goes to Brody Popple. The female individual athletic award. This individual was a 3-sport athlete as well: cross country, soccer, and track and field. In cross country, she was a captain, and she received the Marauder Award in cross country as well. And she was a captain in track and field. And this year's individual athletic award goes to Jane Catherine Whittington. Male Team Award. This young man was a 2-sport athlete, football and baseball. In football, he was a captain. He won the Marauder Award, Offensive Lineman of the Year, and in baseball, he was a captain. This year's Team Athletic Award goes to Joe Butler. Female Athletic Team Award. 2-sport athlete, swimming and soccer. And in soccer, she was a captain of the soccer team, All Big Bend First Team, and FACA All-Star and All Academic. She was also awarded the MVP award for soccer. And in swimming, she was a captain. This year's Team Athletic Award goes to Ramsey Grant. The Male Athletic Directors Award this year goes to a young man who's a 3-sport athlete. In cross country, he was the captain, won the Marauder Award, and in soccer was All Big Bend second team. Tennis was the MVP nomination winner. Also, this young man was awarded the FHSAA Florida Dairy Farmers Academic All-State Team. Congratulations to Michael Sweeney. This young lady was a 3-sport athlete. She was cross country, women's weightlifting, and track and field. In cross country, she had a competitive season this year. Weightlifting, had a wonderful year, competed well into the season. Also in track, she was a multiple event athlete. This year's Athletic Directors Award goes to Maddie Lilly. There were also 2 additional awards awarded specifically to soccer players. The Lisa Crowder Jackson Spirit Award for the girls' soccer program. I'd like to congratulate Nicole Macri. Carlos Salgurio Spirit Award for boys soccer this year goes to Cade Smith.
Recognition of children of Maclay graduates. Medals are awarded for longevity as a student at Maclay, and those were awarded at the Charter Luncheon this last week. An additional medal is granted for those whose parents attended Maclay. This year, we have 8 legacy medals to award. These are given to Tyler Cotton, Ramsey Culleton, Delaney Dixon, Larson Hauser, Britton Robinson, Jackson Smith, Logan Sundberg, and Mary Leah Yurdy. Congratulations. The Maclay Mission and Life Awards. The Maclay School Mission and Life Awards are given to the seniors who, through their natural living of the Maclay mission, have distinguished themselves within their class and community as respected leaders, confidants, and friends. This year's Mission and Life Awards go to Ashlyn Gooch, Jacob Slack, and Daniela Streety. Congratulations. The mission statement guides us who we are and what we do. Our honor code defines how we act in living that mission. Our honor code is: a Marauder is respectful, honorable, and accountable. A Marauder will respect all people and property and will be honest in all matters and take responsibility for their actions. An element of the honor code is a way we can distinguish those who display extraordinary living of the Maclay Honor Code. Each year, we mint 10 honor coins to be awarded to those individuals in our community who exemplify the Maclay Honor Code in complete and extraordinary fashion. This is the highest honor Maclay School bestows on the Honor Code. One must be nominated for this award, and it can only be given by the head of school. I encourage you that how you live your life is just as, if not more important, than what you do in your life. I'd like to present 2 honor coins today, the first to Michael Sweeney and the second to Lauren Phantom. Congratulations.
The Spirit Award is presented by the upper school faculty to recognize seniors who, over the years, have demonstrated unfailing enthusiasm and love for Maclay. These are the people willing to do the thankless jobs. They cheerfully give of their time and energy, not because they seek recognition, but because they love Maclay. Ramsey Grant, Sean Patrick McCann, Daniela Paredes, and Britton Robinson. Given by the faculty to recognize seniors who have high personal standards, a positive attitude, active participation in Maclay life, courtesy, and a genuine concern for and interest in fellow students and in teachers. Jackson Brown, Veronica Marshall Kirk, Sanu Patel, and Mary Lee Yurdy.
The Mia Everett Marauder Kindness and Empathy Scholarship is awarded to the senior student who most exemplifies empathy for others and an uncommon kindness that is infectious to all who come in contact with him or her. This award is given by the family of Mia Everett, class of 2020. Mia faced many challenges in her time as a Marauder, but through it all, remained the proudest Marauder to come through our gates. She held an extraordinary love of the school, her fellow students, and the experience of being at Maclay School every day. These high ideals are difficult to cultivate in today's society, but this year's recipient has risen above all others by their love of fellow student, love of school, kindness, and empathy. This year's winner has a smile for all. She appears to have an inner self-confidence that drives her, guides her, and constantly reminds her that being nice to everyone is the only way to live life. Known by her faculty and coaches as a wonderful student, athlete, she is a genuine person that cares for everyone. Her love of Maclay is overtly obvious during basketball season. She wears her colors proudly and promotes her team and teammates with a relentless passion and joy. She leads by example on and off the court. She continues to serve as a role model for future student athletes. This year's winner of the Mia Everett Marauder Kindness and Empathy Scholarship is Avery McKinnon. Congratulations. Selected by the faculty and awarded annually to a graduating charter member of the Maclay School senior class who has maintained a strong academic record, shown leadership and community service, excelled in extracurricular activities such as athletics or fine arts, and has been a loyal, contributing member of the Marauder Nation throughout his or her 12-plus years at Maclay. One of the youngest in her class, this year's winner stands out as an artist, an athlete, and an academic. She wields the tennis racket on the court just as mightily as charcoal on the canvas. Her academic accomplishments are equally impressive, with 6 AP classes in her senior year alone. Faculty members speak to her courtesy and respect that she bestows upon students and faculty alike. She led her class as president and will no doubt hone her leadership skills even more as she enters Duke University. This year's Bill and Ellen Jablon Scholarship Award winner is Annette Liu. Congratulations. The Headmasters Award is presented by the upper school faculty to recognize the senior who has returned the most to the Maclay community through his or her own strength of character, quiet leadership, responsibility, conscientiousness, and personal contributions to the Maclay tradition. The first winner of the Headmasters Award has impressed the upper school faculty with his academic prowess as well as his dedication to the communities in which he thrives. His transcript will show completion of the highest level course in every discipline in the upper school. The science department is especially impressed by his work and volunteerism with the National High Magnetic Field Laboratory. He is sure to impress the faculty at the University of Pennsylvania, where he enters the Vagelos Integrated Program in Energy Research, VIPER, a dual-degree undergraduate program at Penn that prepares highly talented students to advance sustainable energy science and technology. The Headmasters Award goes to Spencer Gibbs. Congratulations. The second winner of the Headmasters Award has been involved in numerous aspects of the Maclay experience. On the pitch and off, this young man is a conscientious leader, never needing to be brash or boastful. He finds a way to balance a full academic load with membership in several school organizations. He took advantage of the summers volunteering at camps and on mission trips to earn over 400 community service hours. He continued his siblings' tradition of running for and winning the position of Student Council President with a catchphrase that is hard to forget. Holding this young man in high esteem, the faculty decided not to be weenies and voted him as the winner of the Headmasters Award. I am proud to present the Headmasters Award to Michael Sweeney. Congratulations.
The Chairman's Award is presented by the upper school faculty to recognize the one senior who best exemplifies the Maclay School philosophy and who has best taken advantage of the opportunities offered by Maclay. This year's winner can best be described as authentic. This student spends his time doing what needs to be done, not just for himself, but for the entire Maclay community. He's an athlete, an academic, and a dedicated community volunteer, but most think of him primarily as a genuinely nice person. The faculty admire him for his tireless work in numerous advanced classes. He has excelled especially in Latin. Mrs. Youngblood says that this young man guided the Junior Classical League's fundraising to new heights. He was an integral part of the Latin 4 mock dig and was a welcoming presence to any and all new Latin students. He helped them all get their footing in Maclay's Latin program. For the last 4 years, he could be found on the tennis courts, guiding young players both during the season and in summer camps. Coach Oliver will miss his influential leadership when he leaves for the University of Richmond. Over the last 2 years, however, it became apparent to all when he found his niche. As co-editor-in-chief and a business manager of the Marauder Yearbook 2021, he demonstrated an aptitude for finances as well as strength of character, especially important with the difficulties the pandemic presented. He was a steadfast driving force, providing encouraging words for the staff and faculty advisor alike. This year's recipient of the Chairman's Award has not only taken advantage of every opportunity offered by Maclay, but he has also given back with every ounce of energy in his spirit. I'm pleased to announce that this year's winner of the Chairman's Award is Nicholas Cicchetti. Congratulations, Nicholas.